Reiki Level 1, Lesson 6, Preparing for Reiki 1. The Path to Reiki. People from all walks of life are drawn to Reiki for many different reasons. Many people come to Reiki after a personal recommendation from a friend who has already attended a workshop. They notice positive changes in their friend and decide to experience it for themselves. A large majority of people simply need healing and want to take responsibility and control of their own treatment and well-being. The most common factor seems to be that people are searching for hope and guidance. Often people feel empty and are looking for a way of filling that void. Many students begin as skeptics, just curious to find out more about it, and leave as Reiki enthusiasts. The secret to getting the most from Reiki is to be open to Reiki. Instead of being negative and skeptical, let the joy of Reiki envelop you. Leave your fears and doubts behind and jump head first into life-changing experiences. Reiki draws you to itself. If you are attending a seminar or workshop on first-degree Reiki, you are there for a reason. You need it. Trust in the omniscient wisdom of Reiki. Remember, you will only need the first-degree attunement once in your life, so make it a celebration. You will never forget it. It's up to you. The initiation ceremony. In order to work with and become a channel for Reiki, you need to go through the first-degree initiation ceremony, which consists of 4 attunements. These attunements are normally done over the course of 2 days. I prefer to do 4 attunements at the same time as I believe it's beneficial to the student. The energy is stronger, and the student is able to work and practice at their full capacity throughout the workshop. This process also allows the student to feel a sense of experience more of the Reiki energy. The 4 attunements are given on both days of the workshop to supercharge the student and raise their energy vibration to the peak level possible with the first-degree Reiki. We also offer a distance attunement service as part of this home study course. Please click for more information. I will have the link in the comments and descriptions for anybody that is watching this over YouTube to order your attunement along with your certificate. Preparing for the workshop. Before attending this first-degree workshop, there are a few basic things you should do in preparation. These guidelines will enable you to get the most from the workshop and the initiation ceremony. Avoid taking alcohol or any other forms of drugs for at least 48 hours before the workshop. These substances slow and hinder the flow of Reiki throughout the body. Avoid eating meat, fish, processed food, or any other junk food for at least 24 hours. If possible, have a day of fresh fruit, salad, and vegetables. The digestion of food takes more energy than any other bodily function. Protein and highly processed foods take more time to digest and will steal vital energy from your body. If possible, meditate each day for a week before attending the Reiki workshop. This will help to focus your thoughts, expectations, and mind on becoming a Reiki channel for healing. The morning of the workshop. Get up earlier than normal. If possible, take a walk or a gentle jog. Avoid tea or coffee. Eat only fruit for breakfast. Mentally prepare yourself with a short meditation. Give yourself plenty of time to reach your destination. Come to the workshop with an open mind, body, and spirit. What happens during initiation? Many people wonder why the initiation ceremony must remain a secret and why the students need to close their eyes during the attunements. Questions like these are quite normal and understandable. The reason for secrecy is to keep the rituals sacred and cherished by the Reiki Master and their students. The eyes kept closed allow the recipient being attuned to go inside and focus on the experience. It also helps the Reiki Master concentrate on what is a complex set of procedures. During the initiation, the Reiki Master uses the ancient symbols and mantras, holy words that activate and direct certain energies, rediscovered by Dr. Asui to connect the student to the universal life force. Dr. Hayashi described it to Madame Takata so beautifully when he said, "The universal life force is so big we cannot measure it, so deep we cannot fathom it. Therefore, in Japanese, we call it Reiki." He continued, "It's comparable to a radio station, broadcasting radio waves everywhere. There are no wires connecting the radio station with your home. Yet when you turn on the receiver and tune into the radio waves from the station, you receive what they are sending. Likewise, the principles of Reiki are the same. The energy is everywhere, and it travels through space without wires. Once you have been connected to the energy, it flows automatically forever. It is a universal and immeasurable energy, and its power is unlimited." What happens after initiation? When you receive your first attunement during the initiation ceremony, energy will start to flow through your hands at the thought of healing. You will also start a 21-day cleansing and detoxification cycle through the chakras. The Reiki attunement has a powerful healing influence on the mind, body, and spirit, activating all 7 chakras, beginning with the root and ending with the crown, each one taking approximately 24 hours. This happens 3 times. You may not be aware of this depending on how it fits and healthy you are. The more toxic you are, the more you will be aware of the cleansing process. Your body is preparing you for healing. When the toxins are out of your system, your body can work as its ultimate level for healing. Your whole system will be readjusted and rebalanced. You may experience symptoms of physical cleansing and detoxification, such as a running nose, headache, or diarrhea. There is no need to be alarmed. The body is simply flushing out the toxins. It is a good idea to spend a bit more time resting over a 21-day period. Use the time for self-healing and reflection. Place your hands on any aches or pains you may be experiencing and allow Reiki to ease your discomfort and speed up the healing process. The healing energy works on all levels of the mind, body, and spirit. This process can be quite emotional and exhausting at times as the Reiki energy goes to work on the emotional and physical blocks, scars, and baggage that your body has collected and stored throughout your lifetime. Reiki wisdom will do whatever is needed to release you from fears and barriers that prevent you leading a happy, fulfilling life. If you find yourself getting emotional and wanting to cry, scream, or shout, let it happen. The old saying, "better out than in," is so true and therapeutically beneficial to your being. Release the ties that bind you to your old habits and lifestyle. Reiki is like a rebirth. You can cleanse your mind, body, and spirit and start again. Trust in the healing power of Reiki. Some reactions may seem unpleasant, but by accepting them as part of your personal healing process and not attaching a great deal of importance to them, they will soon pass. You may also find yourself dealing with certain issues in your dreams. It can be helpful to keep a record of them in a dream journal. Then when you have time, you can meditate on the issues. There are also 2 extremely good techniques for unraveling the meanings of dreams and how they relate to your life. The first is Dreamwork, which is a form of Gestalt therapy developed by Dr. Fritz Perls. It is simply and easy to understand. You are shown how to conduct conversation with dreams. During these conversations, your unconscious mind will unlock and reveal the true meaning of your dreams to you. There are many good books on this subject, including the Red Book. Professor Eugene Gendlin developed another technique for working with your dreams called focusing. This subtle yet profound skill teaches you how to get in touch with your wisdom of the body. Anne Weiser, Cornell's excellent book, The Power of Focusing, is a practical guide to using Professor Gendlin's technique to unravel the meaning of your dreams. The attunements switch on an extra surge of power, which fuels all life. The more you use Reiki, the stronger it becomes. Establish the habit of giving yourself Reiki before you fall asleep at night and when you wake up in the morning. Remember, once you have been attuned to the universal life force, you can begin channeling the healing energy of Reiki to yourself and to others. Reiki is never sent. It is always drawn through the channel. This is one of the major differences between Reiki and magnetic or spiritual healing. Because the energy is drawn through the channel by the recipient as opposed to being directly by the healer, Reiki practitioners will never feel drained or take on the condition of the patient. On the contrary, the practitioner is also receiving a self-treatment as Reiki energy flows through them to the recipient. Your psychic, intuitive, and creative abilities will be raised by between 50 to 80%. By raising your vibration level, you will begin a transformational process on all and many levels and aspects of your life. We all live in an extremely stressful and hectic world, which can influence our total being. Reiki helps control our mind, body, and spirit response, both internally and externally, to the often negative and destructive external stimuli from our world. If applied regularly, Reiki will reduce the extreme highs and lows of life, gradually leading to a new balanced existence. Ways to use Reiki after the attunement. Once you have been attuned to Reiki, the energy will flow through your hands whenever you touch with the intention of healing or helping. You can use Reiki on the several examples in the slide.